Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. We had some discussion with Arabella, which resulted in Slip getting new shadow powers. I didn't know that was going to happen, but it's very appropriate Slip got it. And she can summon a shadow blade now because she got a special ring. Okay. There we go. What's going on over here? Investigate the last light in. Talk to Varkas. Oh, okay, we'll have to do that. Disciple Zell. Chapel above. Of course, disciple, as always. Up.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No. Better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement.
She's going to be upset.
She sees the goblins walking free, and a burning rage fans across your mind like wildfire.
Explain yourself.
Dead they are ways, free they spread the word of the absolute. Why is this persuasion instead of deception? This feels like persuasion. I mean, they're both lying. Let's do this one. I mean, actually... Good grief. We could... I mean, it's still ridiculously high. We're going to do with this. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that's a high difficulty class. You know, if we didn't have plus ridiculous, because that's how Branwood built her. Okay.
Very pragmatic, but very boring. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this brain of yours.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them.
Resists.
Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Let's see here. This would have been better with... This would be better if it was Slip. Distract her with... No, let's not put Shadowheart in front there. That would put Shadowheart at risk. I don't want to do that.
There is a tremor of shared ecstasy as she finds a mirror to her own desire.
Perfect. You crave what all true souls should. To be touched by the absolute. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Show me the power she gave you.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
Well...
But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should
fun.
Stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
And what do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can. And bring the relic home.
What is this relic he was sent to retrieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
I kind of need to know. Oh, I have a failed insight. Dang it! This is a case where I would have been good to have Slip and up here. What if Balthazar is dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
Okay, interesting. You said lost contact. What do you mean?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
Okay, I'm ready to head
The
out.
shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
No peeking. Block out true soul's rel from reading your true intentions. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Necromite. Okay, where are Balthazar's? Okay, can't go that way. That's obviously going to be... Nope. Okay. No word from Balthazar. A little gift. Wait, whose chambers are these? Well, okay. Marcus, I assume no explanation is needed for just how rare these appendages are. I trust you shall make good use of them. You have a golden opportunity to please the General. Do not squander it. Access to the unwilling donor has proven difficult since the harvesting, but if I am afforded the opportunity, I shall pass along your gratitude. Okay, first of all...
A long way to go still.
Where did that...
Let's get going.
half plate end up? Okay. That's actually pretty cool. I like that look. Might have to give it a dye. Well, actually, I like the blue. That's pretty neat. Might give it a dye job later, though. What are you wearing? The mighty cloth. Right. Okay. A robe type situation. Okay. Over here. And let's do some sorting real quick. By type.
Attention!
I know I did a lot of shopping last time. Or this time, rather.
What am I to do?
I don't know what you are to do.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Where did the dagger show up? Is that
All's
also
well
on
that
you?
ends not as bad as it could have.
It did indeed show up over here. Send to slip.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Okay, cool.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Balthazar's room key.
Should mind my
Cool.
step.
Oh, that reminds me. I think we found the meat sounds.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in
Okay,
it.
where's the wisdom of the astral knowledge? Wisdom. Cool.
Very well.
Not that. This. Balthazar's apprentice, moon lantern. Heavy chest. Lockpick.
Right tool will do the trick.
Okay. Oof. That was enough. When you poison a foe, heal yourself for 1d4 hit points. Unfortunately, I'm not using poison. Galvanic interrogations, bookshelf label musty tomes, conventional medicine. There's a corpse over there.
What's inside? That's curious.
Interesting. Poisons and venoms. Why is... Okay. Okay. We're saving.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
Okay, I'm gonna try deception. Good.
Your words are enough to resolve the matter. Still, you need to leave. Should you transgress again, your efforts to talk yourself out of trouble will be of little use.
Good. Interesting. Let's go through here again. Save this time. New save. Okay. That is a restricted area. It should alter. Huh. Galvanic
I'll give it a shot.
interrogations. Joy. That doesn't seem to be a problem. Let's try this. Cool. Unthreatened. Cool. Didn't do what I was hoping it would do.
I'm heating up.
Okay. Cool. Interesting.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Do not react. Not enough. Okay, so it's going to be immune, isn't it? Sure, let's do a critical.
Can't give up.
Zombies have a tendency not to die. Unless, you know, criticals or radiant. Okay. Cool. Conventional medicine.
Moving ahead.
This is where Brandwood would tell me, stop playing
Always
with the
with them
thing. Personal notes 2. Install drain beneath the library's oh, I should have done this. It's wasteful to let all that blood sleep through the flagstones, and it will rust the spikes besides. The line slashes to the above, the same hand fresh ink. Disregard, the smell gives me sweet dreams. Oh joy. Personal notes 3.
Seems simple enough.
Any works by Mordecai must catch up on current events. No volo, better a certain century of ignorance. In vellum, holds ink like no other, could harvest from an acolyte. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for library, current volume badly scorched. There's, let's here. Let's go over here. Okay, should have poked around and read his notes first. Engraved Githyanki disc.
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Tiersu. Their meaning, however, is incomprehensible. The symbols are familiar, but they're arranged in nonsensical order. Without a cipher or primer to aid you, the disc's message could be near impossible to discern.
Let's try this. I'm getting a bonus because of being getting an advantage because of Githyanki, which doesn't make much sense. 10. It's going to be a fail. Unless we roll one of these mini... There we go.
You recall a method your ancestors used to conceal information from its illithid slavers and apply it to the disc. From the symbols, a pattern forms. And from that pattern, a story emerges. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver. That his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon, Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale. But beneath the roars we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. You've heard tell of the prince who betrayed Vlaakith, but these writings claim he was never slain. Sheer blasphemy. No wonder the tale was so expertly encoded. Lae'zel will surely want to know of this.
The disc is marked with Tirsu, but I can't decipher them. Maybe Lae'zel can.
I mean, you just did. That's not what I wanted. Collapsed book. Log on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers, Cressa Bonedaughter, dated 10 days ago. State Fallen One was in. I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die. That's what it would have wanted. If it's not as if Cressa, studying it, is going to prove much. It was damaging the attack far beyond what the mere tadpole could do. But she seems fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. I should not have, in hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped into one of the nautiloids to be deployed, she has been inconsolable. It won't survive out there. It needs me. It isn't like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute. Now my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. Pah, she will come to heal again soon enough. I'm thinking that's about us. No, I want to grab it. Okay. Reminder, acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any request to borrow from them must be given to me in advance, are likely to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I will ensure that you serve her still. Well, Balthazar is a necromancer, obviously. Okay. Perfect. Uh-huh. I have a sneaking suspicion.
That's curious.
Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next video. See you then.